What's up, everybody? So I haven't did a video in a while, but a topic that one of the people on YouTube that I follow, Rashante. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but y'all should go check him out. He's a trans man, and he talks about his journey, and he gives a lot of good advice and good information, especially to those that don't know much about the trans community. But the topic that he was talking about was detransitioning. He was saying that a lot of his friends are calling him saying, like, that they're detransitioning for whatever reason. And we don't really talk about it a lot, but I think it's a topic that's worth discussion. I just so I want to give my opinion, and it is not to hurt anybody's feelings or exclude anyone, and I'll try to be as sensitive as I possibly can. When starting this journey, and I'm only going to speak on behalf of FTMs because I don't know anything about male to female transgender individuals, so I'm not going to speak on that. But when starting this journey, I would really, really caution folks to take the time to speak with a psychologist and really explore the things that you're thinking, why you feel the way you feel, why you want to transition, what that means, and so forth. Because you're only required to meet with some of these individuals 2 times before they write a letter saying that you can take testosterone. Really explore those things, because dysphoria may not necessarily mean that you're transgender. Okay, it doesn't. People can have dysphoria. Now, if it's long term, then that's something different. But even individuals who are comfortable in their own body, own skin, whatever, they experience dysphoria sometimes, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean that you're transgender. Okay. I also want to say this. There are certain things that come along with this journey that you can never come back from. Okay? I had top surgery before I was even a year on testosterone. I can never grow breast again. Don't want to, but that's an example. I will always have facial hair. Okay? I love my beard. You know what I'm saying? It's coming in gradually, but I can't get rid of this. I can shave every day, but I'm still gonna have facial hair. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, I'm blessed that I didn't have hips and shit prior to transitioning. But a lot of y'all, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but a lot of y'all have hips and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit comes back. And maybe you want it to. I don't know. You know what I mean? But then there's a probability that it may not. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit about this journey is irreversible. You feel me? And for me, with everything that I've had to go through in terms of transitioning, for me to go back, that would be a death sentence for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bed. I'm not suicidal or nothing like that, but I don't think I could deal with that. And I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes so much energy and effort for some of us, and some of us didn't have that, you know, that difficulty with transitioning. But some of us have had to cut family members off, cut friends off, because they just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They're not supportive. Like everything that I've had to deal with, and even my internal issues that I've had to deal with, to say, you know what, I'ma love me regardless. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go back. And then having to explain to somebody that this is who I used to be and I was assigned female at birth and all this other shit. Having to deal with that is like transitioning all over again. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say is this, to each his own. You know what I mean? And there are some people on here, like Uppercase Chase. He's detransitioned a couple times. And he's been vocal about it. You know what I mean? He'll stop taking tea, then he'll start back taking it. You know, he'll you know, he's detransitioned a couple times. You know, but that's also not healthy either. You know what I mean? To do that. You know, you're taking a controlled substance to produce changes to your body. That's not something to play with. You know what I'm saying? If you're not positive about what you're doing, and I'm not saying you can't change your mind at some point in your journey, you feel me? But if you're not 100% confident in what you're doing, because this is a big deal, then you need to sit back and you need to chill for a minute, and you need to think about it, and you need to do research, and you need to talk to somebody. Because it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't start taking testosterone tomorrow. And this is, I'm talking about the people who are just beginning this journey. It's not the end of the world. And I know, like, we feel like that. Trust me, I did. But guess what? It's going to be some months before you see, hell, some people years before you see any type of difference in how you look and so forth. That little vial is not an end-all be-all. It's not. And if you're depending on testosterone to make you complete, you need to do some more soul searching. Because that's just part of it. That's not everything. You know what I'm saying? Hell, some of us don't even like taking testosterone. I hate doing the injection. I hate it. I was just talking to my endocrinologist about it. And we're trying to come up with alternatives so that I'm taking my shots or getting my testosterone the way that I'm supposed to. And you're going to be on T for the rest of your life. You know, I'm not trying to deter anybody. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But I also want you to understand this as well. And, you know, your decision doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. Okay? Real shit. But also understand this, you know, and I think Rashante spoke on this as well. There are a lot of people out here that don't understand, and they're very ignorant in regards to trans people, non-binary people. They believe that that's something that was made up, that it doesn't exist. You know, so when we have individuals who start these journeys and then they say, oh, you know what, that's not for me, I think I'm going to go back. You know, it makes it more difficult for us to uphold the argument that we do exist and that this is a real thing. But that's just my 2 cents. Whatever. Not that anybody really gives a damn. But I hope that everybody stays safe. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.